Yo, you know it's your boy Ben Fox from the Blind Can Film Festival. Today, I'm at Camp Wallwood, just outside of Tallahassee, Florida. This is the new home to Camp Blind Can. Woo!
My personal feelings about Camp Blind Can, I am extremely supportive. I'm happy that they wanting to come out to Wallwood.
I'd like to introduce you to one of my dear friends, Dave Steele, that writes amazing poetry. It helped me explain to my family what's up my eyes.
My name is Jonathan Hutto. I am the professional program director for the Boy Scouts of America in Tallahassee, Florida, and we're at the beautiful Wallwood Boy Scout Reservation in Quincy, Florida.
While I'm there, I'd love to create a piece of poetry for the camp that really kind of captures the values and everything that you guys are about there for you. I'd love to create something special for you.
That would be amazing.
I'd like to start, if we could, by showing you the stage and amphitheater, brother. That is no better place to start.
Absolutely.
Dave, here we are. This is the amphitheater. I've been looking forward to showing it to you. Check this out, brother. You can have about 300 people sitting in this amphitheater.
Oh my word, that looks incredible.
Yeah.
And I can see from the little I can see behind you with where everyone's going to be sat, how this thing will just grow and grow and grow. This is just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's just, I think all the powers that be that I have met good people in my life that we're all sharing this moment right here with together, and powerful. All right, so let's move on with the tour, you guys. But I'm just gonna kind of have the camera panning in front of me for a minute, Dave, so you can check this all out, brother.
All right, this one's a little bit easier to walk up. But yeah, you can see you got the 5 different sections. So if you guys want to make teams,
Obviously, we're out in nature. Is there going to be some areas that at nighttime will be we can have fairly lit, or is there areas like that? Yeah.
I wanted to cover that. This is a perfect time, Dave. I'm gonna audio. Look at this little bumper here on both sides of the trail.
Ah, that's great.
And
okay.
so regardless of lighting, and there's definitely things we can do with lighting, but throughout the place, it's built to help people find their way, and it just happens to be really helpful for the blind.
And if you look right here, we actually have lights. This is a fully lit trail at night. We can just turn on the lights, so that way people will still be able to see, and we have them slightly off the trail, so that way no one trips over them and there's no issues there.
Fantastic. That's great.
So I love modern day technology, Dave, that you could go with us right now on this thing.
Absolutely. And it's such a beautiful place. I'm just so thrilled and excited to be there.
Yes, brother. I've really been looking forward to having this call.
All right, did you want to go to dietitians or do you want to go to the lake?
Oh man, Dave, my brother, my tunnel keeps it. Do you see what I see?
Almost.
Do you see what I see? All right, I got to cue the drama.
Sure.
If you'd like to view paradise, simply look around and view it. My brother Dave, I'd like to show you where your office will be for the days that you're here. This is where I'd love for the poetry workshops to happen after breakfast every day.
Sounds good to me. Oh, wow. Look at that.
And there, we can sit along that railing there. We can all sit, and I'll show you when we get down there. But there's sitting down there for at least 20 people.
That's absolutely beautiful.
You like to go out onto the dock?
Yes. Look at my.
What's the what is the lake? What's the lake called?
Here is our spinny guy.
This is called Lake Talquin, Dave. Lake Talquin. It's Florida's largest lake.
Okay.
Brother Dave.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing this moment with me, brother. This is just the beginning. Year 1. Riders camps here. There's 3 docks, by the way, that are here. This is the main one.
Straight ahead. All right. So what we're gonna do?
I'm using my cane, brother, big time.
We have a center post right here that I'm standing right beside the center post. So if you head straight towards my voice,
got it. It
doesn't matter which side you take.
And just stay next to the post.
All right. So I'm going to step away from the center post. But the center post is right here.
Yeah.
It's a railing. It is a railing that goes right in the center. So as long as you stick right next to it,
love that.
run your hand along, your leg along it, and you should be good to go.
All good.
Yeah.
See, but Dave, John, can you go up there, please, and sit on the railing so
Sure.
Dave can see what that looks like? So we'd have people just hanging out here, sitting up here.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way down to here.
Okay.
This is our other railing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can literally just sit here, hang out. It is sturdy enough. And you can't tell from the video, I'm a 6'5", 300-pound guy. I'm a big old guy. And I can't move this railing. So this is good quality railing.
Yeah.
And there are boats that are out here, so you can listen to the boats. You can see the boats. All right, I'm going to direct you right here. I don't want you to walk past the railing. Oh. Yep, you're at the railing. Perfect. You got the railing.
Yep.
Wow.
And you can actually see out to the other side. You can swim in this, of course, but announce it.
They were very creative in naming the lake. They basically took the city of Quincy and the city of Tallahassee and made the lake Talquin, Lake Talquin. So it's not a Native American name by any means.
It just sounds
two different city names.
Cool.
Steve, what do you think of this classroom for poetry in the mornings?
It's not too shabby.
And we got boats, brother. We got boats. Boats.
We do have kayaks, canoes, rowboats, a couple sailboats, things like that. A whole bunch of stuff. We've got life jackets, oars, all kind of stuff that you would need to have fun out on the lake.
I think Louis wants to come over now as well at some point in the future.
Louis, come on over, brother.
God, it's just amazing, the whole thing.
Yeah, I think we'd all like to come, the whole family.
Remember I was telling you I want to have like a mixer where different families come and meet together and spend some time together?
Yeah.
This is the place. Like
a family. Oh, that is the place. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, just think of all the kind of like the team poetry things we've done where it's been, where I've done poetry and we've talked about, telling the story from the family side and how families, are affected and everything else. And I think it's great to get families together. I think, that is the place to do that.
And when our families can get together with each other, right? And not just when they're picking us up or dropping us off and in a hurry.
Exactly.
Like they're hanging out with nowhere else to go with each other. And they're like, oh my gosh, my blind husband or my brother who's blind, and oh, my daughter that's blind. Wow, I didn't know anybody else, this type of thing.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
All right, let's head into the dining hall.
Let's go. Let's go. Mario, it's me.
A little outdoor cooking area, so if you're interested in outdoor cooking,
100%.
Patio thing right there.
Where that outdoor cooking?
Right over here.
To my what? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
You're looking right at it with your camera.
Oh. LOL.
All right, you're about to hit the mesh grate, or I guess it's just a metal grate. You get the half step up. Yep, excellent. And you're walking in the door now. We can fit about 200 people.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way, except for the one I just ran into. Brother Dave, here is where we will do much business.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and a lot of these tables are original with the camp. So some of these are 50-year-old tables. We do have speakers in here, a giant TV right there, a projector that can drop down. Even though we call it the salad bar, we put cookies, cake, whatever we want to on there.
It wouldn't be scout camp without food.
Exactly.
And without food and food. Oh, and food. You ready for this, Mr. David?
I am.
All right. It's one of our famous Floridas. These guys are famous to Florida.
This right here is Sir Bairden Powell.
He has nice teeth.
He's actually a sun bear. And if you want to, you can actually touch. These are real claws. Be a little bit gentle with them. But they're sharp. And this is actually a real bear that has been stuffed. And I don't know how old he is, but he's getting there as far as age is gone.
How awesome is that, though?
We have a sun bear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's get you back so you don't attack the ranger.
Hoorah!
There's a lizard on the glass up there.
Where at? You hear me? Oh.
He's not inside, but he's not outside either.
Oh, he's trapped.
Well, there's a
little tear.
Yeah. So he's just chilling.
Dave, will this work out? This room for some things?
It certainly will. Absolutely. We can make that work.
Okay. We can come in here and watch movies and stuff like that in the night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do some poetry workshops in there.
Yeah, this is usually where we meet if it's raining or if we need to actually do some type of class or something. This is a lot of what we do in this room right here. We've got men and women's restrooms right off the bat, so it's very easy for people to do their business if they need to do business.
We check out the kitchen real quick. Marvelous. Marvelous. Dave, I get so excited about this kitchen. I've even been dreaming about it. You know, because I all through high school, I worked in restaurants. That's what I did. Early, all the way up until my first year of college. And I started at 21 because I did restaurant management because I loved it so much. Then I was like, I want to actually go do awesome stuff other than work in restaurants. But I miss it a lot.
So this is what was considered a commercial style kitchen. We actually just had our health inspector walking through. That's who we saw in the truck with our Ranger.
Seemed like you guys passed because she was in good mood.
Yeah, hoping so. Fingers crossed. So we've got multiple prep areas. We got a warming bench directly behind you that we serve the food off of. Those plexiglass things.
Is this a pass-through?
It is plexiglass, but yes.
So you can take that out?
So this right here.
Yeah.
I can lift this.
Okay.
And you can slide stuff.
You hearing that, Dave? This is a dream come true.
Yeah, we want to teach how it's orientated because if you do this right here, that means that kids can stick their hands to the food, and we want to slide it back.
Yeah.
But that just takes time, money, effort, things like that. You're standing directly in front of a dish sanitizer, which is kind of like a washer. It's a little bit less hardy. We have 2 commercial ovens, flat top, stove, all kind of stuff. 4 sinks over there. Coffee maker. That, let me tell you, that gets the most work out. That one machine does more work than every other machine here on camp, with the exception of the Ranger, because the Ranger uses that, to make sure. But yeah, so this is our kitchen. We do also have dry storage, ice, freezers, all that stuff back there, and a walk-in fridge as well.
Let's just take a look at that, just because. I just want to show Dave, because, like I said, I love the kitchen, man. I love the kitchen. This is my favorite part.
Is this the walk-in freezer?
Yeah, well,
so we're actually going to walk through the pantry first.
This is all that stuff back here.
So cool.
So this is the dry food storage, essentially.
Whoa.
And it is
John. So basically, as long as I can get myself here in the state of apocalypse.
Pretty much. You may be eating ketchup packets and goldfish, but you'll at least have something to the right once we get out of here, and I'll take you through the walk-in cooler. And that's where this guy is right here.
So Dave, John lives here on this camp full time.
Be very careful as you step up, and it is slick.
There's several weeks throughout the year that are completely booked for scout camp. Mr. Dave?
I'm here.
Are you there?
Yeah, we lost you for a second then. The signal went.
The fridge worked as a Faraday box.
Yeah. I gathered that's what it was.
By the way, Dave, we thought this through ahead of time. Like, this was important to me to be able to have enough service to walk through with you. And I anticipated the call dropping like that a few times. So we have the host hosting this in a computer in his house on his Wi-Fi.
Hang on a second. Lou, just come and see this. Come and sit with me. My son, Louis here.
But this is Dave's son, Lou.
Louis.
Lou! Been a long time, Louis. How you doing?
Hello?
What
Louis.
Louis. Louis. Wow. What's up, dude?
Where are we going to next?
We're right back in the kitchen. I'll show Louis. And then the dining hall. And then where's our next destination, John?
We're going to go to the pool next we can, and we'll walk past a couple things, past Woodward. We can drop by if you want to. But it's almost the exact same as Fregley.
How far are you away from the
you
lake?
can actually go out that way. It'll be easier.
I need to follow somebody. I'm a little bit lost. Yeah.
How far away are you from the lake?
We're pretty close.
Cool.
We do have a new person who's joined our caravan. We have Dennis the Ranger.
Hey, Dennis.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
Dennis.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Dennis, this is Dave Still, the international blind poet. It's a good friend of ours from the UK. And he's come back over to the US to hang out right here at Camp Walwood with us for Camp Blind Camp.
I'll be there in May.
Welcome anyway.
Yeah, looking forward to being there with you guys.
Cool. What do you think so far?
It is an absolutely beautiful place. My son Louis just got in from school, so he's kind of just sat down with me now. We're going to show him a bit of the outside, but from what I've seen so far, I can't wait to be there.
Awesome. We're happy to have you anytime.
Yeah, you guys are blessed.
I keep on telling Dave, I go, Dave, we got room for the whole family. So Louis, I'm going to show you.
That is something that we'd all love to do. Definitely all come over and spend some time there. Definitely.
This is the dining hall, Louis. We already showed this to your dad, but I just wanted you to see. And Louis, I don't know if you can see, there's a big old bear in the corner over there.
It's an actual real bear stuff. Real old stuff bear, yeah. With teeth and everything.
All right, let's head off that way.
Okay. I'll follow you guys.
All right, cool.
I will follow you wherever you may go.
Friends of me with these tables right here. Hey, Doug, you sure, do you guys want some water?
Yeah, thanks. While he's doing that, I'll bring you over to the bear, Louis.
This is some bear.
Look at that.
Love
That door's much.
Look at these claws on that guy.
Yeah, look at that.
Like
Wow.
2.5 steps down there.
Freaking crazy, you guys.
That would do some damage, wouldn't it? And he's wearing pearls.
You know, I don't know if we'd ever want to do something in the winter, but is this a fireplace over here?
Yeah, look at that. Big fireplace.
Dave, this is like one of those grand fireplaces at the lodge.
Certainly is.
We all sitting around here with our cocoa and poetry, and me being obnoxious. Like I'll be Borat until you guys make me stop. You're like, Ben, please. And I'll be like, oh, thank God. I've just been waiting for this moment forever. All right, the intervention has happened. We can move on.
Stunning. We're gonna have an absolute ball.
Oh my gosh, we are. We're just getting started too. It's beautiful. Reaching towards you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Whew. This makes it feel so much more real to me, Dave, walking through here with you.
It does, and it's going to be even more real when we're actually doing it in person together and getting our bearings and going round before everyone arrives.
I'll follow you guys.
Just pour it over them.
So, Dave, just so you know, like with me in the camp, while I'm not talking about it, announcing it and stuff, everybody in Tallahassee, all my people I work with, the board, they're all very excited about it, very supportive of it.
There's a step down.
But we got the Blind Camp Film Festival coming up in 3 weeks.
Yeah, so
and I'm going to
focus
LA
on
on Monday.
Yeah,
And
all
so-
focus is on the film festival.
And if I even bring up, so I am, you know me, brother, I can multitask and that's what I thrive on. But if I even mention Camp Blind Camp to the board, they literally go, Ben, we don't even have time to talk about the film festival, much less the Camp Blind. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
So in my heart though, I've kind of had it quiet in my heart, but me and you talking now, all of a sudden I'm like, yes, it's real. I'm bringing Will here. Yes, you know.
well, listen,
Because it's just been me scouting it.
We'd be getting excited about the film festival together now if I wasn't in DC.
It'll be even better. So they're gonna show us something here. What you got?
Okay.
Look down.
That was in a assisted living
Straight down.
facility
I'm gonna
for
have
youth.
1 second.
And they used to come to the camp in the 90s, and we had a special ADA campsite set up for them for wheelchair access. They had
Really?
physical disabilities, mental disabilities. It was kind of just a facility in Tallahassee that, you know, there was a bunch of kids that wanted to join Scout.
Your left
Which
foot
file?
directly down from you.
Right here.
That's one of the
And they
stones there.
make
Oh wow, yeah, I love
our
that.
units make a stone, and this stone is from 1991.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I see it on one now. But yeah, if you want to, you can actually touch it. It's actually deep in there. I'll hold your cane. I got it. And that's actually the wheel right there. Of
Love that.
The
Yeah.
disabled. Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
I just thought
That's
that was
really
cool.
cool.
I noticed. I'm like, oh hey.
I love that.
So cool.
The fact they've got these here, Dave, and when people come back to the camp again, they bring their friends and show them that this year they put this one here. So this
It
is so
started in the 1960s, and it goes through today. We started in, I think the first stone over there is from 1967 or 8.
67. Okay.
Yeah.
cool. Let's show Dave where he'd be staying.
Okay.
Dave, we're taking you to your accommodations, sir.
So as far as sleeping quarters go, we have a full gamut of things. We have canvas tents on wooden platforms that literally all it is just a wooden base and then a canvas roof. We go from that to dormitory style. It's not, you know, the most luxurious, but you don't come to camp to sleep in a 5-star hotel.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's absolutely perfect for us.
I call it, as far as camping goes, I am describing it as luxury camping accommodations.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
When you're used to primitive camping, this could be even glamping.
This I would say is glamping for sure.
We do have some step ups right here.
Step ups. Why don't you put on a little makeup?
And these doors we have right here are coated. This one we typically leave open just in case, you know, we need to get into it. But for when you guys actually are here, we can lock that at the back, and only the people who have access and have that code will have access. So here's our little, you know, living area. We got a mini fridge, microwave, TV, couches and chairs. If you look over in this direction, you'll see some of the sleeping quarters. We got bunk beds.
Wow.
Right here. Mattresses, and these are actual real mattresses. So it's not like the little flimsy guys. If we go further in, we do have a restroom as well. And we do have, you know, a couple more rooms. I've got another room right here with more bunk beds and things like that. So this, I believe, sleeps 16 people if you use the top bunks. If not, then it sleeps 8 people. We've got a couple of these scattered throughout camp.
Yep. So our thoughts are right now for our teams. This year we're talking about just having a total of 20 folks, but we're talking about each team would have their own one of these.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
And obviously we're not trying to put 16 people in one of these. It would just be a lot more, you know, open.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but yeah, this is camping, brother.
This way to escape.
But by the way, though, we could and we should definitely discuss different options for this. But if people wanted to camp out, if people wanted to camp out, I think that could be an option for them.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know logistically about that, Dave. I've thought about that because suddenly we're helping somebody that's never set up a tent. That's a big activity.
Yeah, of course.
Let's talk a little bit about that. This is just easy turnkey. There you go. You know what I mean?
If you do have people who want to camp, I do recommend using our canvas tents. Do you want to show him the pool?
Yeah.
I'm just walking him through and showing him a couple of our facilities and whatnot.
Okay. Well, the deck's wet in here, so.
Good to know.
Thank you, sir.
Let's walk through this one. So in here, we do have a couple of individual rooms. And this is our pool complex. This pool complex itself is maybe 10, 15 years old. Watch out for that cord that's right there. Right there, your foot. And this is all locked down with
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Fences and locks. But this is our pool, and we love this pool. We just spent a whole bunch of money making sure that it was good to go. We just replaced the pump this past year. We have a standalone restroom over here that we can use as changing rooms. Inside here, we also have a couple rooms that we're about to set up as changing rooms. And one of my favorite things about this
will be your favorite thing, Dave.
We got a big old room that we can actually set up for whatever we want. Classrooms, movies, things like that.
Love that.
Walk in here and open
Great space. That's a great space.
And all you have to do
and open that up. Yeah, that's great.
Sign in.
It's on both sides.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
And this still does have the fencing right here, so no one can bust in. No, you know, birds or squirrels are gonna attack you while you're doing your PowerPoint presentation.
I love that.
Lock this down if there's ever a lightning storm and you're at the pool. This is considered hardened shelter. You just close these gates right here, and you're safe from the elements.
Yep. Wow. And so, Dave, we could open up the barn doors on that side of the room. We can have that open, and we can just have early morning after we do poetry at the breakfast, poetry at the lake, and then we can come here for a swim during free time before the next thing starts. And I think that we really can and should have as many of our meetings in this room as we can. It's just so
I agree. I agree. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm so glad we could do this walkthrough together, Dave. Thank you for making the time, brother.
Oh, listen, my pleasure. And honestly, I wish I was there now with you guys.
Oh, dude, we'd be hopping in the pool right now. We go jump in the canoe.
Soon enough.
Man.
Soon enough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, do you shoot guns at all? Have you ever been out rifle shooting?
I have, but a long time ago.
Oh yeah? Is it something that you enjoyed at all?
Yeah, I did. When the times I got to do it, absolutely.
Okay. We have a rifle range here, so you and I specifically need to discuss each of the options here. The stuff I put on the website, some of that can change because there's so many fun options. But we gotta pick and choose because we couldn't do it all if we wanted to.
No, of course not. No,
There's
absolutely.
literally not time.
Yeah, we need to sit down and kind of go through it all and work out what we think is gonna, be best for the people that we've got. And yeah, absolutely.
Because there's archery, there's rifle ranges. We could do some really interesting crafts from this call that we just had today. I am going to make a couple little clips, and I really appreciate that we're doing this because it's just very awesome, and we can really start posting it and sharing it. And really, the real deal is if somebody can get themselves here, we could potentially have more than 20. I think we should cap it at a small number. Sure. But we have a lot of local people that are blind that would just love to be here. And so I have in my own mind just made peace with the fact that we're not selling tickets. We don't need to have many. It's important that we have 16 people that are blind here, just so that the thing works. Me, you, Michael Tubiak, and Will, that's 4 people right away. Hey, listen, and I already know.
Did I tell you, Michael reached out to me a couple of days ago, and he's coming to Manchester. He's going to be here, and he's going to be staying, he's going to be staying at an Airbnb about 1.5 miles from where I live.
That's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
Like one of his best friends lives right by you too. And I was surprised that y'all haven't been connected. I was just going to ask you about them, but I am a big fan of Michael Tubiak. He's a really solid person, really great person.
He's a good guy. Good guy.
Truly good heart and as solid as you can, hope to find in a human being.
Looking forward to meeting him in person.
Let's run through a campsite real quick, just so we are sure we got that on signal.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you see this right here.
Not yet, no. Is it a sign?
So what we're going to do
yes, sir.
is we're going to head to Uchi, which is our closest campsite, and then we're going to loop around, and we're going to see all of that stuff.
How cool is this? Like Dave, we should find a couple places for everybody to take pictures at, and this is one of them with all these cool. It's like right out of one of those adventure movies and stuff,
Certainly is.
So this is one of our campsites. This is Uchi. We have a couple different amenities just in case you guys want to do the more typical camping. This is going to be where you would do it. So we do have these cabins right here. This is a non-air controlled cabin. Typically, they don't even have real windows. They just have the mesh, so that way no bugs get in. But if you want to, we can walk inside. There are some steps to go in.
Now, Dave, if you bring the family out sometime, I think it would be fun for the kids to have like a cabin like this. So they don't have electricity and stuff like that. Just so they have that experience at some point.
Love it. Yeah, they would absolutely love it. Amy's so jealous.
And all these cabins are built the exact same. We've got 4 bunks. And they're all bunk bed style, so we got 8 people sleeping here. Watch your steps down.
So Dave, when I was a kid, getting to stay in one of these cabins like this, not this one here,
1 step.
To me, it was like
2 step.
I can't even explain. Like there's not words to explain. It was like wow, because I'm in a building, but there's no electricity and there's no plumbing. You know what I mean? But you're completely safe from the bugs. It was just so fun.
Yep. And this right here is one of our canvas tents.
Cool.
As you can see, it is literally just a wooden platform and a canvas roof and wall.
I'm going to go in real quick.
Absolutely. Go ahead in.
So my question is with regards to kind of like things like sleeping bags and stuff like that, do kind of people have to bring their own?
That's a great question. Do you have extra sleeping bags here, John?
probably not enough. We may have 3 or 4, just, if a scout, forgets theirs. But that would be like if a scout misses theirs, not if a whole group of people.
So that's going to be a thing where I'm going to do a community drive in Tallahassee. Starting at the film festival, I'm going to make an official announcement about Camp Blind Can. I'll announce it to people that are blind and stuff like that, but I'm not announcing it publicly until April 4th and 5th and 6th. And I'll ask people to donate sleeping bags to us for Camp Blind Can.
Yeah, that's great.
That's my plan. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we only need like 15.
Okay.
And then the last big thing to look at when we're talking about campsite are restrooms. We do actually have flush toilets, actual running water, things like that. The showers are outdoor showers.
We have indoor showers though.
Yeah, we do have indoor showers, and I'm also going to show you guys what we call Fredley, which is our dormitory style. And that does have indoor showers as well. So if you want to come in and look at the restroom, it's nothing fancy. We do again have the mesh up here. It's not open to bugs, but it is just a standard flush bathroom with stalls.
Yep.
And this is right here a water heater.
Nice.
So we do have hot running water as well. We're not just it's not just cold water.
That is luxury. Luxurious.
Campsites over there as well. But we won't walk through all those. Once you see one, you see them all.
Oh, I cannot wait to be there.
Brother, I'm all about Camp Blind Can, of course, but also as an artist, Writers Conference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second one.
So much stuff we can do. So much potential.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and John's my good friend, man. We hang out every week.
Really cool.
It's like we just come here and hang out with John.
Yep.
This right here is a sign for the 5-mile trail. We actually have a 5-mile trail that goes around that side of camp. If you guys are interested in it, you guys are more than welcome to go. And then the other thing is this bench right here is dedicated to the Woodwards. These pavers that we're actually walking on right here. Every single summer camp and some of our programs, we actually have people make their own individual bricks. Starting from over there at the beginning of the bridge that we didn't walk over. It starts at like 66 or 67.
So cool.
Continues all around this entire circle here.
Wow. I love
some
that.
of it is a little bit worn away, but there's others that you can actually
decades
feel. So I mean,
it's tactile, dude.
From 1966 to what are we now? 2024.
Man,
so that is.
We could add one to that.
Absolutely. If we want to add one, I would love to do that. For example, we have National Camp School over here. I mean, that's not a summer camp thing. We've got Wood Badge, which I mentioned before. That's a weekend event that we do. We've got Wood Badge, around here as well. I have no issues whatsoever putting a blind can brick on the fire. I would love to do.
Dave, this bench right here. This was it's to honor the Woodward family, and they're some of the big people, original Coca-Cola family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful marble. I mean, this is just to call it a bench is an understatement, frankly. I mean so it'll be real fun. You and I come and sit here in the morning and have a coffee and chit chat, brother. And I was just thinking about that.
We do have our little emergency bell right here. If you guys want to pull it again, you can.
Oh yeah, Big Willie style. Oh, we got a project for you, Big Willie. Yeah, Mr. John, can you show Big Willie style?
Absolutely. Come on over here. You have a tree in the way, so watch out for that tree. But this is our emergency bell. Nice. So I'm going to get you to right here. And if you pull it straight back towards me, it should ring. Go for it. It is a little bit.
Oh. Oh.
Got it. Perfect. Yeah. So
2 o'clock and all is well.
This can be heard all throughout camp. So if there's ever any issues, and we do have numbers placed on all doors and things like that. But this would be a more tactile thing that, if somebody's missing, somebody's lost, you can ring that bell. And as long as they're on camp property, they can hear it and and head towards it. So good stuff.
All right, Mr. John.
Let's head.
Let's go.
Just so you know, some of the things that are right here, we got a Gaga ball pit. If you don't know what Gaga ball is, that's good. Continue living your life in that. Don't know what Gaga
No,
ball
not a
is.
clue. Not a clue. I think it's some kind of. Is it
It's
like a dodgeball
dodgeball,
game?
but you're bent over. Essentially, it's
Dodge-
not
dodgeball,
safe.
but you-
It's awful. Yeah, we do have some basketball goals over here. We've got a volleyball court, and then you got camp paving that's directly behind. And this is the trading post and the museum. There's actually a little obstacle course type thing for Cub Scouts.
That's
So
amazing.
that may be something that you guys would be interested in looking into.
Yeah,
because
that.
it's not super dangerous, but it is a challenge. We've got our staff lounge right here, which is kind of like a chill out point for staff.
That's where all the shenanigans happen.
Absolutely, all the things happen there.
All right, now Dave, check out this path.
Okay.
Beautiful open walking area for us.
Which is yes.
So we're going to be walking past a couple different campsites. This is Muskogee. I actually slept here this weekend during Wood Badge. I put up my hammock and just kind of chilled.
We gotta put up hammocks. Woo!
There are a lot of great spots and trees that you can put up hammocks. I'm looking to put up some official spots myself all around camp, but that's probably won't happen by May.
So, John, I have a question for you.
Sure.
So, a part of the condition that I have, which is the same condition that Ben has, called retinitis pigmentosa, one of the parts of the condition is we suffer with night blindness. So,
Okay.
for a long time now, because of the pollution here in the UK that's in the sky and stuff, I found it very, very difficult to be able to see stars. On a kind of clear night, I can see like the North Star here, but there's still quite a bit of pollution in the sky. I'm guessing there on a nice clear night you can see a lot of stars. Am I correct with that?
Yes, there's much less night pollution or light pollution, excuse me, than pretty much most places that you've ever seen. It's not quite enough to see like the nebulas and big things like that, but it's probably going to be at least 60% of stars that you can see in the night sky you can see from this camp.
Oh wow! And we're going to get to capture that moment because it's been over 10 years, well longer than that actually, since I've been able to see anything more than a couple of stars in the sky. So that's going to be a real special moment.
Oh yeah, you're going to see a couple dozen to up to 100 stars, even with night blindness and things like that, simply because it's darker here.
Amazing. Thank you.
This is Woodward right here. This is the exact other part of Fregley, which I had you guys walk through. Pretty much the same exact layout, air conditioning, lots of bunks inside, showers and restrooms. Over there through the woods, we actually have our Scoutcraft building, which has like axes, machetes. It's got the outdoor skills where we train our youth. We've got a little section over here that's our ecology section. And then this right here is Oconee campsite. We have a Seone a little bit further over that way. But we're going to walk past Oconee. If we do need restrooms, this will be the last chance for restrooms.
What's the temperature there at the moment?
I'd say it's a solid 70. Perfect.
It's actually not too bad right now.
Nice day.
Let's see what it is. 71 degrees.
Woo!
Exactamundo.
So with regards to kind of like wildlife in the area, is there any particular kind of things we need to be wary of?
Wary, I would say no. There's nothing truly dangerous out here. That being said, last September we did have a young bear who decided to walk through, but it has meandered and it is no longer here. Okay. We do have quite a few deer, foxes, armadillos. The loudest thing in these woods are squirrels.
Okay.
One caveat. At midnight, we have what is called screech owls.
Okay.
Oh, I've never heard a screech owl. It's way louder than a barn owl. It sounds like a 13-year-old child is standing in the woods with their hands way up in the sky, screaming as loud as they can. And about 20 seconds later, it stops.
Yeah,
The
I've
has
heard
done
them
its job.
on movies and things like that.
Nice. So we do have those. They put an interesting aura about the place, especially young kids get out here and they're like, "What is that?" We don't want to go any further until you tell us what that is.
You say, "Well."
We make up stories at first, then we tell them what it really is. Of course,
you take them over the graveyard. You wait until midnight.
There's a graveyard on site as well.
Midnight is when the graveyard, awakens into the night.
Really like
Well,
them.
it is crazy how loud the squirrels are because they jump into the leaves, and it sounds like it's a rhinoceros or something walking through the leaves that you can hear, and it's crazy.
You know, Ben, you've actually got the making of a horror film here.
My brother,
a load of blind people in the woods.
So
an old scout camp with a graveyard.
I knew that you and I together would come up with the most amazing script of all time, just organically. And I already have the beginnings of it written, and I'm really looking forward to reading to you. In fact, now that you got the cat's little bad bag, I'll send you what I got.
Okay, sounds good.
But it's the best thing about this, all private property here, so it's not like we need to get permits and stuff like that. Obviously, permission, we got to be safe, but look, we could be filming all through here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can create with this.
I mean, we don't have to say it in the movie. Like, we're in a scout camp. We could literally have 10 different locations. People wouldn't even realize that we never left the property because there's a pool. The pool doesn't need to be at this property in the movie. It's just anywhere, we're at a pool now.
Yep.
Oh, we're now in a kitchen. Oh, now Oh, now we're camping. Now we are camping. Here's a tent.
Great location.
Yeah.
I think Meta are going to love it as well.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Right.
I'm glad you
pleased about it here. If you go to the left, that gets us to the camporee field. The really cool, and we're not going to go that way. But the really cool thing about the camporee field is it's huge. It's big. It's open. There's some trees in the middle of it. But if you need any activities that just need, 2 football fields worth of
the world's largest braille art. We want to do that there, and we'll talk about that. But also, we were kind of joking around as we were leaving last time. I said, "Do you think we could drive a golf cart or a car around?"
That's where it would be in the camporee field.
Would you be open to that?
Would I be open to that? Absolutely.
I'm asking John. I was joking with him, and he seemed like potentially he'd let us do that.
That would be a risk management insurance question. I cannot okay that, but I can run that bolt.
That would be so fun.
I'd say Dennis may have other feelings,
yeah.
But
South Charlie Company. So.
Yep.
Our boss jumped Charlie, so I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Well,
I'm sure
there's a training we could do.
I would love to be the blind filmmaker filming the blind poet driving.
Just don't mention anything to the wife.
Well, she'll see the video on social.
He's driving, doing his Billy Shakes thing, and you're filming him.
Oh my gosh! And I'll be the brake, Dave. The brake with the gas. We're just getting started.
Put you in a golf cart, and then we arrange the camera so you can't tell the golf cart is sitting in the back of a flatbed trailer.
Yeah,
from that perspective, and then I drive you around really fast.
That could be really cool, dude. I like him. I like the way you're thinking.
Work.
You got me thinking on that now.
I'm a hobbyist filmmaker. I'm sorry.
Is that right?
Wow.
When I say hobbyist, it is extremely low level. I make small videos for small projects here and there, and I don't even charge money for it. So,
well, that's good to know.
So we are coming up on the lake.
I was an IT cyber operator in the United States Air Force for 22 years. So that's where I learned those skills.
Is that right?
Yes,
can you tell me the title of your job again?
Cyber operations.
Really?
Yeah. They don't call it that anymore because the military changes the names they call stuff every 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's to confuse the enemy, but I think it's to confuse the people in the military.
Yeah.
So what do you think? He's actually PSYOP. That's what he is.
Well, they changed UFO to UAP. So
yeah,
UAP. What does UAP stand for?
What does that stand for?
Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
There we go. Yeah. UAP, yeah, you know me. UAP, yeah, you know me.
There's a tune.
It's already changed from UOP again, and it's some other thing that I don't know what it is.
See now, Dave, I was just checking to see if Dennis knows about the UFOs, and we just did a knowledge check.